Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Hold on really quick. My phone keeps trying to update itself. Nope. Denied. Sure. Remind me tomorrow. I'll think about it then. All right. So I'm doing an energy update for the collective whole. A lot of things going on in the world. And we kind of need to have some sort of understanding for ourselves where our path is taking us. We each have different things going on in addition to things going on together globally. And so this reading, hopefully, interesting. Es muy interesado. All right. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing good? Did you guys get rest last night? All right. Oh, these are powerful freaking cards. Whoa. Wow. No joke. These cards are no joke today. What time is it? Oh, I better hurry up. I better hurry up. All right. Here goes. So it looks as though there is effort on a spiritual level, an effort from each of our higher selves to contain some sort of dark thing, maybe a dark circumstance, maybe a dark energy, and to really wrap that thing with Christ consciousness. I don't know if it's too bright. For some of us, we have war on our minds. We have fighting on our minds. And what we need to focus on is neutralizing whatever this is. For some of us, this is an event in our lives, a circumstance. For others of us, this is a potentiality that is going to take us to places that are not balanced, places that would really, really affect the way we travel our spiritual path. Now, it's up to you if you're gonna, it's up to you how what you're gonna decide this thing is, okay? Each of us have a different thing that needs to be contained. But no matter what, this thing for each of us that needs to be contained, it has a potentiality to cause quite a bit of unnecessary struggle, unnecessary pain. Hold on. So card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. 23 being the number of Michael's star, which is Regulus 23, the largest star in the Leo constellation, also known as the Lion's Heart. So here we are. What is it that we need to defend? What is it that's worthwhile? For quite a few of us, we have lost sight of the fact that we are worthwhile. Each of us. We're all worthwhile. We're all worth fighting for. And I think on a personal level as well as a global level, We're kind of getting to a point where we are being forced to decide if we're going to start fighting for ourselves. How that fight happens, the details of that fight, how exactly you choose to fight, that's all different for everyone. For some of us, this is a very viscerally felt type of fight where it's happening in our streets, neighborhoods, cities, states, nations. For others of us, this is a very intense fight inside ourselves. Okay, so card number 21. It's time to lead. It's time to lead yourself out of whatever mindset that has kept you very limited and very contained, basically imprisoned in your thoughts, imprisoned in your circumstance, imprisoned in your social circles. It's time to lead yourself to a place that's calm, a place that is filled with enough stillness for you to hear the messages from your soul yourself. Okay? Hold on. Do not give up on yourself. Go the distance. Do not give up on yourself. Do not allow yourself to be chipped away by other people's opinions, by your own self-doubt. You have to go the distance. 4 being the number of self, 7 being the number of completion. 4 plus 7 being the number 11, being the number of divinity. If parts of you fall away in this process, those are the parts that have kept you way down. So let it go. Let those parts go. Allow yourself to be stripped bare, to stand naked in your truth, okay? What's most important is to understand you are worth fighting for, and you do not give up on yourself, okay? So we have King of Fire, proactive, dauntless, inspirational, powerful, passionate, involved. Ground and focus your passion. Be more than an ideas person. Remain involved from start to finish. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. Be dauntless. Every leader is part of a team. Delegate. So I don't know if you guys realize this, but we have an entire spiritual team that accompanies us when we choose to come into our life. Okay? You literally do not come into this life alone. At least spiritually speaking, you don't. So what if at this point, you need to release that belief that you can't handle this, that you're in this alone, whatever your circumstance is. What if it's time for you to realize all you have to do is delegate to your spiritual team, where you ask one of them to do this for you, to do that for you, to prepare this circumstance, to help mitigate another circumstance. It's time for you to begin really taking control of your spiritual path, okay? The next card number 10, releasing allegiances. You have to remove those golden shackles off your wrists, okay? Stop participating in things that you know do nothing but further limit you. It's time for us to begin sitting naked in our truth. If you're not yet, if you feel that you're not strong enough to stand, then at least sit. But what you sit in has to be your truth. If you look, I don't know if you guys can see it. Her skin is all cracked. It's starting to crack because we're in a process of shedding, okay? We are being asked by our souls to begin the process of shedding, letting go of the very things that we have been participating in for probably our entire lives that has caused us to betray ourselves, to stop fighting on our own behalf. And so we have to stop doing that. Card number 13, liberation, free yourself. Many of us allow ourselves to be lulled into complacency because our specific oppressors seem well-intentioned. They seem as though they're for the people. Are they? It doesn't matter what political party you're part of. The way the system was designed, none of it's for the people. None of it. So what we have to do now is be for ourselves, okay? We have to allow ourselves to walk between worlds. It's not all or nothing right now. Right now, we are setting up a very, very solid foundation from which we are going to rebuild our lives. So 3 being the number of a solid foundation, okay? Right now, we're in between worlds, and that's okay. It's not that you're losing your mind. It's not that you're being fake. It's not that you are having a hard time choosing. Well, it might be that. Here we go. Self. Establish a unique and individual identity. Be free of definitions and labels. You have unlimited potential. How has your past shaped you? Identity is fluid and changing. Who you are is for you to determine. Are you trying to fit in with the wrong crowd? Know who you are. Who do you wish to become? A path of loving expansion. Let go of herd mentality. Think for yourself. These are, these are some really important messages, really, really important messages. This is for everyone. It doesn't matter where you're living, what nation you're from. This is for everyone. A huge shift is now taking place. And for the people who are like, yes, this is what we needed, this shift will come at an extremely high price. Extremely high price. Yes, this shift is what people need to finally wake up from this illusion. But let's not diminish this. This is going to include tremendous amounts of suffering, tremendous amounts of violence, tremendous amounts of payment through energy, fear. And people are here thinking, no, we just have to namaste enough. There's not enough namaste in this world. Once we have selected this trajectory and solidified that selection, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. We can handle it. We will get through it. But this is not going to be a walk in the park. Okay? For our paths, for the world at large, this is going to be a lot. We have to listen for truth. We're existing in a period of darkness. Darkness because no one is telling us the actual truth. Nothing on TV is giving us truth. And we have all these people talking all this garbage about, oh, you don't even listen to real science. A YouTube video is not gonna actually quite a few of those YouTube videos talk about more truth, scientific evidence than what's being spread on the news. So listen for your truth wherever you believe that truth is coming from. Now, if you're going to try and use that truth to convince other people to agree with you, that's a waste of your time as well. Absolute waste of your time. You listen for your truth for yourself. You find those truths for yourself. So you better understand where your journey is headed. what it is you're supposed to do on that journey, how that journey will affect you, how to prepare for that journey, all of that amazing stuff. This is doable. The key is within our grasp. We have been locked away in structures of containment. That's what the belief structures are, structures of containment. They have served to contain our consciousness from expansion, and it's time for that to be done. This is doable. The key is within our grasp. Just kind of a hint, you are the key. You're the key and the lock. You're also the box. The process of you falling apart is the process of you dismantling that mental cage that has imprisoned you. You have to be flexible. You have to allow yourself to remain flexible in such a harsh and rigid world that we're in right now. Be flexible. Allow yourself to understand much of your true power comes from your ability to adapt, your ability to remain flexibly strong. If you become rigid too, you stand to break much more than someone who is flexible. Hold on. Okay. I'm told to get one last card. Okay. Let me just shuffle this up. All right. Oh, the quickening. I'm not joking. It says the quickening. The quickening, the fast track with a divine mother, moves us rapidly through life's changes or challenges. The road can get a bit bumpy when traveling at her accelerated pace, nor will you often feel that you are in control of the navigation. This is part of the experience when you are to be moved rapidly with divine help. Best to just hold on to her and trust you'll get to where you need to be. Holy shit. We are in the quickening. Y'all need to look that up. Look that up and see what it means. If you don't know, or if you've never heard of the term, the concept of the quickening, please do look that up and see what your thoughts are on it. Okay. So thank you guys so much for sharing this space with me. I will try and come live again in a little bit. I have to start sessions, but maybe in between my sessions, I can do another reading. Okay. So thank you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.